Well, wait a minute, y'all. I just shuffled and the cards. What in the world? Give me one moment. A card fell. Oh, shit, I can't feel my knees. Okay. Woo. Woo. That was a lot. How y'all doing? What is this on my lip? Oh, my hair. Whew, made me nervous. Okay. What's up, Sagittarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. What's up, Mr. Ellison? How you doing? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to your pep talk message. All right, let's get to it. What does Sagittarius need to know right now? Okay. Justice upright. King of Cups in reverse. 6 of Wands upright. 10 of Wands in reverse. Strength upright. And the 7 of Wands in reverse. What you don't see coming is the 10 of Cups. That's your bonus card. You got to be careful. It's not only about being fair, it's about being smart too. That's the message I just channeled. It's not only about being fair, but it's about being smart too. You might let the kindness of your heart get you in situations that are hard to get out of, although they may be easy to get into. And you got people coming towards you that are emotionally manipulative and they want to take from you. Reject all burdens, regardless of how good they look or how kind they present themselves. Because the King of Cups in reverse doesn't show you they're that way. They always disguise themselves as people that care about you until you don't do what they want you to do. It's manipulation, emotional manipulation. They want you to be strong in this time because your heart is open for love. You seem to be a loving person, but you seem to be a target as well with the 6 of Wands. You get some type of attention in some way that draws not only good people, but bad people. So take care. Don't let nobody put you in a burdensome situation or put you in a predicament where your boundaries aren't being respected with the 7 of Wands in reverse, where you don't feel safe, where you don't feel like you have a leg to stand on, where you don't feel like you have a strong support system. That's not your people. That's not your person. Accept it and move on. Your message is clear as day. You don't have time to waste. You don't have time to waste. You're also being advised to get back in the gym or get in shape. You're going to need a healthy vessel to move forward in this next cycle of life. Okay. I'm going to clarify justice, the 6 of Wands, strength, and the 10 of Cups. Okay. Then we'll pull another spread. Tell me about justice for Sagittarius, please. Okay. The Lovers. The Hermit. Let's talk about it. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. That's a codependent energy. Somebody that once was independent or can be independent, but something psychologically or emotionally makes them needy in some way. That is like a weakness. This is someone that could be bad with money too. But when you're codependent or you think you need somebody, they can abuse you. They can use you. They can cause bankruptcy. You know, it just depends on how you want to look at it. But that energy stems from someone in the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. They open themselves up to that type of stuff with people. But as we clarify justice upright, I got the Lovers and the Hermit. You're not supposed to be out here meeting people like everybody else do. Not to say that you're better, but I'm talking to a group of spiritual Sagittariuses that's living in a worldly world. You know, your relationship is going to be divinely guided. You meant to be celibate too. Maybe you already are with the Hermit here, but it looks like you have a connection with the Most High, or you will around the time when love comes. You're meant to be guided towards true love, not to just be out here figuring shit out with, just in dating because you bored or whatever the case may be. Yep. So you do deserve love, but you also got to understand where the source of your strength and everything comes from, especially if you are celibate. You probably won't meet your person in a typical way. You probably won't. And you got to be careful, trusting your spirit guides as you out here mingling and getting to know people. Because people will try to come at you like they're your person and call you at 1111, 222. It's weird shit like that. None of that matters. You know what I'm saying? None of that shit matters. But people will try it to kind of like make you feel like it's the universe. This is a sign here. No, it's not. The motherfucker just chose to call you at that time. It's just, I don't know. It's just, I feel like people, like if you in church, like you might have men or women walk up to you and be like, God told me that I'm your person. Please don't. Like, why he ain't tell you then? It's supposed to be a two-way type of thing. Like, so this the only nigga that can talk to God? God don't talk to you? I'm not saying this from an arrogant standpoint. I'm saying this from a common sense, don't fall for the okie doke standpoint. It's just weird to me. Hold on. That's my heater on my desk. You do deserve love, justice, the Lovers, but how you get it will not be the typical way, the Hermit. You have an inner compass, follow it. Obey by it. Abide by it. Yeah. What's the Six of Wands here for? The Five of Wands, the King of Pentacles in reverse, and the Ace of Wands in reverse. With every successor, there's haters. There's people that praise and adore the successor, but there's also people that envy the successor. You need to be aware of that. You'll be wearing many hats. You need your practicality for the world. You need your inner compass, your intuition, and your connection with the Most High for, everything else. So you can move right and not get caught up in the likes of people that may want to destroy you, that may want what you have or what they think you have, who they think you have. You got competition around you, and they blame their lack of finances and lack of productivity on you. I don't know why, But this is what I'm getting. The Five of Wands is competition. It's jealousy. And you want to know what's interesting? You bigger than what you think you are. You this big ass hippo that these 5 people feel like they need to gang up on to defeat. Couldn't fuck with you one-on-one. Barely can fuck with you ganging up on you. It wouldn't be a fair fight one-on-one. And they know that. That's why they need all their whole little clique to come fuck with you. So stop sleeping on yourself. It's okay to celebrate yourself as well. If you that guy and you that girl, it okay. It is what it is. You don't have to make people feel bad, but shoot, if you can do it, they can too. You're not only the president, you're a client. You're a human being. You know, you can celebrate yourself without putting other people down. I don't know, but you're in some type of work area or a crowd where people feel like it can only be one successor. It can only be one successor when that's not true. We all got our place. Shout out to Simba and Mufasa in the circle of life, bitch. We all have our place in the circle of life. And they just don't know their place. Yeah. And what's interesting, the people that compete against you, that have issues with you, also admire you too. It's weird, but it could be another fire sign. I have strong Aries here. In the Ace of Wands and the Five of Wands, I have Taurus and Capricorn. I also have Leo and Sagittarius. Why does Sagittarius need strength? Why is strength here for Sagittarius? Why the Sagittarius? Why have strength here? Huh. Okay. The Six of Swords in reverse. The Magician in reverse. And the Seven of Swords in reverse. Because we got a sneaky link or somebody where it didn't work out returning. But they're being manipulative. They're being partially honest. And with the remaining of the story, which is going to be a lie, they're going to use that to manipulate. Give you just enough guilt and confession for you to be maybe disappointed, but have some type of pity. But all of the real shit that you need to know to make an honest assessment, they're going to keep that shit under the wraps. You better believe that. They do feel bad for some reason, which is why they're returning. Seven of Swords, Six of Swords in reverse, but they're being manipulative. And they're hoping that you are gullible and as vulnerable as you once were before you tapped into your strength. Someone is coming back in your life to check the temperature to see if they can still access you. Guilty. I don't know what it is, but a lot of people try to hold on to people that they know they don't deserve. And I feel like it's one of those energies like, I understand why you would kick me to the curb, but I'm hoping that you don't, so fuck it, I'm going to take my shot. That's what I get. But they're going to try to make you feel bad, victimize themselves, leave out important things that they know, you would cut them off in regards to. But be guilty, just guilty enough to be relatable and to still be a victim. Guilty enough to be relatable and still be a victim. They know they can't just come to you like a damn saint because you ain't having that. They gotta be somewhat kind of gutter to be relatable and believable. Well, damn. Now, this 10 of Cups was at the bottom of the deck, as in what you don't see coming. For those that think they're too old or too whatever to have a child, shit, that thing still work. Think that's being divinely guided too. You may have one with the right person. Maybe you trying to or have tried, can't make it up. Maybe you have tried or have been trying with the wrong person and you think it's you. No, look at that. Princess of Pentacles, but she pregnant as hell. As I was saying that the card came out and you got the Princess of Swords in reverse. You will have a relationship that people will hate on and envy. Some of you will have another child, whether it's through, natural birth or adoption. You will build a life with someone, the right one. So continue to obey God, use your common sense, use your intuition, and take one day at a time. And when people start hating on you or trying to put you down, you must be doing something right. I don't get any outrageous energy from you. If I did, I would say, hey, if this is what you feel you need to do, do it. But just be aware, everybody not going to feel this, I don't get that though. I don't get that. Maybe you come from rough beginnings and you're in a cycle of justice. As you got older, things got better for you. And it'll continue to get better. You just got to remember who brought you this far. Who brought you this far? Let's see. Any additional messages for Sagittarius? Gina with the T, how are you? Concern in reverse, mature woman upright, and journey. Looks like you'll be moving. You may have some concerns about your credit, your job, your lifestyle, where you're moving to or something. You could be having some concerns about what's next in life. Maybe your lease is expiring or something with your transportation. It'll get worked out with concern in reverse. You worrying about shit that's already been worked out. Tell me about concern in reverse. What does this mean for Sagittarius? The Lovers. You worried about love? So you've been listening to this reading for the last 19 minutes, commenting, saying to yourself. And in the back of your mind, you like, shit, I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen, but it sounds good. No, seriously, you don't have to worry about love. Maybe you have some reservations or concerns about it, and you shouldn't. What's yours can't nobody take away from you, and what's meant to be will be, and you still in alignment for a really good partnership. So don't obsess over it. Just continue to focus on being the best version of yourself. That's it. You ain't got to worry about that. What else does Sagittarius not have to worry about? What they shouldn't be concerned about? Mr. Ellison walking on faith be like, I know, right? I know. Okay. Gift, despair, pathway. So you confused, you discouraged, you worry about money, you worry about your gifts, who you should accept from, you worry about love, employment, a child, or a new beginning. Well, damn. And fake people, I feel you. As long as you walk in alignment with your spirit guides, the Most High or the Lord, he's not white, he's light skinned. So as long as you walk in alignment, you're going to be fine. You can't worry about these things. Use your common sense, and having a connection with the divine will definitely save your life like it did with mine last year. I was on my way to this high-end mall to get my mother a purse for Christmas. I wanted to get her the wallet, different things. I still ended up going, but the night before, it was Friday night, I was making my way up there Saturday morning, and I saw something in the spiritual realm. And it made me look at human beings that do bad things differently. This motherfucker looked like an obese master splitter. But on his wall, he had a lot of different designer stuff. Like it was a spirit that valued material things. And then I saw this light-skinned man with a buzz cut that probably that spirit was possessing, that was gonna rob and possibly kill my ass had I went up there the next day. So I followed spirit and went somewhere and sat down and made breakfast in the morning and went live instead of going to the mall. It just wasn't that deep. But man, I'm so grateful that I was spared. But I listened. You know, I could have been like, oh, that was a weird dream. Oh, well, shoo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. I'm on my way to the mall, and then y'all never see me. Or I took a financial loss. I can go without both. Okay? That's what I mean when you listen. And then sometimes it don't be dreams. It be feelings. You know, it be like bubble guts at the last minute, a headache, tired, twist your ankle to the point it ain't broke, but it's uncomfortable to walk on. You need to soak it. Don't hop, skip, and jump nowhere. Sit down. I'm telling you, divine intervention is a trip. Another thing that happened to me outside on my patio, I was so fucking mad at the squirrels eating the damn bird food that I went out there to scare them away and slipped on my ass on my patio. Nature didn't appreciate that. Nature wanted me to mind my business. It's just different ways and scenarios where the universe, the Most High, will talk to you and make it very clear. And if you want to go against that and still push it, that's on you. But you can't say nobody warned you. Why is mature woman here? Why is mature woman here? Official person in reverse. Privileged lady in house. The cards are predicting you leveling up when you are like in your 40s or 50s or maybe late 30s. As you get older, you become more financially stable and more privileged in life. It's going to be hard for you to settle down as well, not because you don't want to, but because you don't trust people. And you're acquiring more money as well as street smarts, discernment, where you're able to see through people. And you should own that and not be afraid of that. But I will tell you this, people will be afraid of you. You scary, witchy, warlocky, the daver to some people. People that can't fuck over you. Something got to be wrong with you, not them. Remember that. Then at the bottom of the deck, you got house. I feel like house is related to journey, but I'm going to set it aside and see what comes out for journey. Oh my God, Gina with the T, are you okay? Did you have to go to the hospital? Did you make a police report? Are you all right? Like, don't nobody know where you live at? You got some friends that you could stay with for a little bit? I hope you okay. Why is journey here for Sagittarius? Community. You're moving. What's in communities? Journey to a community. What's in a community? A house, a fucking condo, a apartment. You moving. What do they need to know about moving? Change. Moving. That is a car full of luggage and a person bringing more luggage to put in the car outside of a building. High honor. You're moving into a better neighborhood, a nice neighborhood, where people can have a military background. Maybe you live around politicians or people that are retired, older, more responsible. You're more safe. It's a gate around this house, so you could be moving to a gated community. This is an upgrade. Yeah. And the money will come before you move. You're going to need the money to level up because you got mature lady, official person in reverse, and privileged lady here. An official person in reverse could also be you. You know, when you compare a tarot reader's career and business to somebody that owns an apartment building or a hotel or a salon or something that's more respectable and looked at as a business. You see what I'm saying? Tarot readers, people tell me get a real job all the time, like this ain't a real job. But you know what? They might look at me as unofficial. They may look at you as unofficial because you don't meet the status quo. You don't meet the general image of success. Well, you're not supposed to. You setting trends around this bitch. You're not supposed to, apparently, but you still gonna be privileged. You don't have to be official for them. They still gonna respect you. Ain't high honor here. Maybe people might toot your nose up when you come into their neighborhood. Oh, things have changed around here. You fucking right, bitch. It has changed. How you doing? Excuse me. Over there, please. To the side, please. But they'll learn to. What is your closing message? Me too, Truth Seer, Rising 333. I'm unofficial too. I have always been an awkward ass person. I know how to fit in. I come from the trenches, but still, I always felt like I didn't belong. I didn't even realize till I got older, like what my purpose was. And it be like that sometimes. So embrace your weirdness. You're not, you could be in the world and not of the world, doesn't mean you perfect, but Earth is ghetto. Earth is kind of slow too. Look at this. Look at this. Y'all can see I'm shuffling, right? Y'all think you think I'm doing? Look what came out. We was just talking about it. What that say? Discover your life purpose. Number 29. 2 and 9 is 11. Shout out to the angels. Y'all can have Taurus and other Sagittarius placements in your chart. And you got number 14 for soulmate. Let's get started. Your soulmate is linked to your life purpose. Number 29. Okay, for discover your life purpose, you could have been you could know about, you could have a good singing voice, you can know how to play an instrument. In middle school, I used to play a violin and a viola. Yeah. But anyway, it says as a soul who is having a physical experience, you are here to grow and learn. You are being asked to immerse yourself in this life by expanding, stretching, and understanding your reason for being here. Nothing is impossible for a soul who is following her or his destiny. Your guides, angel, and higher self are constantly communicating with you through signs, feelings, people, books, etc. Follow your hunches. These oracle cards are so on point with this reading. Shout out to Brian. He got me these cards. Follow your hunches. You are being given important guidance, which may show up via a strong feeling to travel somewhere. Didn't travel come out? We just talked about that. You're the third sign I've read these for. I just got these cards today. To speak to someone, attend a seminar, write, paint, etc. No matter how far-fetched your inner guidance is, you need to listen. Your soul's purpose includes a combination of experiences that your mind doesn't understand, but your soul needs to process to learn and grow. Some of these experiences will be enjoyable and heightened. Others will be challenging and cause you to struggle. But through them, you'll know yourself. Give yourself permission to focus on what really matters and what really makes your heart sing, and put your intensity of emotion into attracting what you desire. As far as your action on how to do this, I love this book already. It has action steps. The actions, it says, ask questions such as divine intelligence or God, ancestors. Help me to understand what is occurring in my life and how it is serving my spirit. What is the next step for me? What is my mission here? When you are asking these questions, you need to give yourself some time and space to receive the answer. And this is so true. I've asked my spirit guides questions that took 3 months to get the answer to, sometimes years, but I got it when I needed to have it. And you're no exception. You're children of God too, right? You have connection of the Most High. You know different. It says the answers may come from a book you read, a person you encounter, or your inner self. Keep a journal of your insights, or use the notepad in your phone like I do. Okay. You have soulmate. Number 14. 1 and 4 breaks down to a 5. 5 means change. And I love change when the angels have something to do with it, because your last card, the number broke down to an 11. So that's wonderful. And that's crazy. I opened up the book and went to the 11 card. But let's go to number 14 for soulmate. Your soulmate is not far from you. To connect with them, you need to open your heart, call them in, and have patience. If you are not ready to accept your soulmate, keep working on self-love. You'll be drawn to your soulmate like a magnet and feel an immense sense of familiarity, like you have known them before. Your captive. your capacity to love will increase dramatically, and you will experience higher states of consciousness. No one can touch your heart in the same way that a soulmate can. It is important to note that your soulmate will not necessarily be your partner. He or she may come in a completely different form than you have imagined, but they will offer you incredible wisdom, growth, and expansion. Be aware that we connect with our soulmates when we are ready to truly evolve and move to the next level of consciousness and life experience. We attract them into our lives when we need to open our hearts fully and learn about unconditional love. So the action that they advise for this is to take some slow, deep breaths, connect with your heart, imagine calling your soulmate towards you. You don't have to know what they look like, just feel the openness in your heart and allow yourself to connect to their heart. Imagine that there is a gold cord attaching you to them with beautiful, loving energy flowing between you. Know that you are supported and will soon meet each other in the physical reality. Keep working on opening your heart and enjoying your life. And that's it. That's what I have. Give me a kiss. Oh, I love you. Hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Hype this video. Keep me in the algorithm. I got like 3 jobs, so I'm not able to post every day, but I always make sure I do 12 readings in the same week. So whether it's the beginning of the week, the middle of the week, or the end of the week, I'm posting. That hype button keeps me in the algorithm while I sort out my life as far as being a caregiver, having a 9 to 5, having businesses, and putting a kid through school while dealing with a bratty ass cat. Princess is something else. But if you are interested in becoming a member, hit the link in the description box. And I will see you tomorrow. I love you and have a good night. Bye. Earth signs are up next. So see you later.